Hi there, I'm Cassie, one of the food editors here at Good Food, and today I'm making some date night recipes using the air fryer. We've got some gorgeous golden arancini, the perfect steak, and a chocolate fondant, perfect for your loved one. This is Air Fryer 101, let's get cooking. First up, let's make some crispy arancini filled with oozing cheese for our starter. So I've got some cold risotto here, which I've just popped in the fridge overnight, left over from yesterday. We're going to scoop up a portion of this and then roll it into a ball with the cheese in the middle. So we'll just pop a nice bit of cheese in there. Make sure the cheese is fully enclosed in the rice. Making arancini is a great way to use up leftover risotto, and they're delicious in a lunchbox or just for a quick and easy lunch. Okay, our arancini balls have been in the fridge for about half an hour just to firm up a little bit. So now it's time to coat them in egg, flour and breadcrumbs. Let's crack some eggs. And we'll just give those a little whisk. First, we'll carefully roll the arancini in the flour, just coating it all over, being really careful not to break up the rice, and shake off the excess, straight into the whisked egg, and then finally into the breadcrumbs, making sure you get a good coating all over. And we'll just continue in that way with all the other arancini balls. So once the arancini are all formed and coated, you can pop them in the fridge and chill them for a couple of hours or until you're ready to cook. Arancini are usually deep fried, but you can create the same kind of crispy coating on the outside by brushing or spraying them with a little bit of oil before they cook. Okay, let's pop those into the air fryer. They're going in at 190 for about 10 to 15 minutes until golden and crispy and the cheese is oozing in the middle. They look amazing, gorgeously golden. Let's pop them on a plate and we're ready to serve. I'm just going to top with some grated Parmesan for that final flourish, and then they're ready to serve. Look at those gorgeous, crunchy, golden arancini ready for date night. They are so good, you've got to give them a go. Next, let's make the perfect succulent steak in an air fryer. This is going to be a game changer for your next date night. So I've got two lovely steaks here, which I've just oiled and seasoned well on both sides. I'm going to preheat the air fryer for a couple of minutes at 200 degrees to get it really nice and hot. Time to cook the steaks. So we'll just pop them into the basket of the air fryer and cook them for 6 minutes on the first side before flipping them over for a few more minutes. Okay, these steaks have had about 4 minutes, and it's well worth checking them at this point because every air fryer cooks slightly differently. So just give the steaks a little press, and if you feel a little bit of resistance, it's time to flip them over for a medium rare steak. So let's flip them over and give the steaks another 2 minutes cooking. Okay, the steaks are cooked and smelling delicious. I'll just leave them to rest for a few minutes while I prep my sides. So the steaks have been resting for a few minutes. They're ready to cut up and serve. They look amazing. Take a look at that. The perfect steak cooked in the air fryer. Tender, juicy, succulent, ready for date night. To finish off our date night menu, let's make a decadent chocolate fondant pudding. This dessert is sure to satisfy any sweet tooth. First up, let's melt some butter and chocolate in a bain-marie. Now this is just a bowl set over a pan of just simmering water. You want to melt them really gently together, otherwise the chocolate might split. Okay, while the chocolate mixture cools down slightly, I'm going to whip up some eggs and soft brown sugar until they're lovely and moussey. That looks great. Now it's time to add the chocolate and butter mixture. Make sure you get every last bit of chocolate out of the bowl. And then we've got some plain flour, which I'll just sprinkle over the top, and a pinch of salt, just to bring out that lovely flavour of the chocolate. Now just fold everything together. Make sure you've got no pockets of flour in the chocolate mixture. When it's lovely and combined like this, we're ready to fill up our moulds. So I've got 4 mini dariole moulds here, which have just been brushed with some melted butter and then dusted in cocoa powder. And this will prevent them from sticking when they go into the air fryer. Just divide your mixture evenly between the darioles, and then we're going to pop them in the fridge. These going into the fridge for at least an hour until they're nicely chilled, or you can make them up to a day before. Time to cook the fondants. I'm going to put them in the air fryer for 9 minutes at 180 degrees. They look amazing. Just going to really carefully lift them out with a cloth. Be careful because they're super hot. And then just run a knife around the inside of the dariole mould just to release the pudding. Okay, let's flip it out. Here goes, wish me luck. There we go. So we're going to serve that with some cream and berries, the perfect pudding for date night. What an amazing date night menu we've created today, from the crispy arancini to the perfectly cooked steak and that gorgeous chocolate fondant. These dishes are sure to impress. Get the full recipe in the description to inspire you to take your date nights to the next level. If you enjoyed these recipes, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for more episodes, and visit goodfood.com or download our app for more tasty recipes.